She's not the only ether hired by this kingdom.
There's
Mm-mm.
what, like 10 or 11 of them?
Yeah.
Yeah,
7 others.
there's seven
Seven.
others.
So there, Vera, do you think there's another ether in command of this army?
Uh, Probably not.
So what do you suggest we do? Kill people or subterfuge or?
Well, I'd talk, and if it goes bad, then we start. But
You'll come with us?
I kind of have to. I'm opening the portal.
Okay. Then I guess we just wait until you can open the portal.
Hmm.
Unless anyone has anything else to do.
Yeah, we gotta go talk to some resistance members.
Yeah.
She says, "Well, before you do that, you promised me some information."
Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, look, since it seems, for better or for worse, you're a player in this game now. And what the fuck did you do with that crystal anyway? What did that do for you?
Ascended me.
Okay. So now that you're all powerful and shit, um, my companions and I are from the future. Well, I can't really say my companions anymore since in this city I'm the only one who was from the future. We've all kind of been split off into different directions, or different fates have come to us. Uh, so that's why time seems to not exactly agree with our actions, and we've disrupted the tapestry so much.
Does the Chrono Trigger theme play while you're explaining this?
That'd be awesome. Love that game. And as for your questions about the living casts, uh, well, I have an intimate relationship with that family line.
He's not really Artur Pilgrim.
She she nods. I didn't sense any hesitation when you said your name.
I've been traveling under that name for the better part of 15 years. I left that burden
What's
of
your
my
real
own
name?
free will in my time. And when I came back to this one, well, there's a lot of ancient family history I grew up with. And
How,
it seems
how-
I'm now in the middle of it.
what's my understanding of time travel?
None.
Yeah.
So, so even you know the great worms don't have any concept of time travel.
I mean, there has been testings of it, but nothing that is concurrent, obviously, and nothing that has been made. Um, as the world progresses in aid, there seems to be a decline in magical energy and power. It's not out of the ordinary to have maybe artifacts that may be found in old ruins of very old, powerful kingdoms that might have something like this, but time travel forward or backwards is almost unheard of. Technically, you might be able to get some like sort of ring or an item that is enhanced with a wish, or if you maybe talked with a deity that belonged to the category of weavers and worked on the tapestry of time, they might be able to swing the power in your direction to change or alter time. But time travel just like that, unheard of.
I don't
Is
believe him.
Simmons a badass motherfucker?
Simmons.
You don't have to
Simmons
believe it for it to be true.
Vera, do you believe this man?
Makes sense. So
You don't, you
well,
don't sense him lying?
I don't sense him lying.
I thought it was
It's,
crazy when I heard it too.
And she smiles. They popped out of nowhere. No record to be found of where they were born, what they did before. And as soon as they popped up, ripple effects were spread through the world. Anyone that they touch is no longer perceived through divination, or not divination, is no longer perceived through prophecy accurately. You might look upon them, and you might see three different paths. All paths might happen. All paths might fail. There's what should happen and what is going to happen, and it seems to be confusing the ones that are in charge. She says, another thing. You have Effexin with you.
So we may have Effexin with us.
I know that you have Effexin.
Yeah. She knows. You told her last time we talked, Arthur.
Yeah,
Jesus.
what about her? God damn, what about her? Come on, give it a chase.
The crystal that was supposed to be stabilized and powered. I know what the Fexins are meant to do. How is she not still in there?
Now that is some very fun information. What do
You
we
seem
get in
super
return?
excited to tell it.
No, I don't. No, I'd mess it up. But
We encountered. Oh, I'm sure I can tell you this and you'll understand what I'm speaking of. We encountered an observer, and we proved to him that we could handle what is ahead. He decided to change her fate.
She leans back and seems to be a little bit lost in thought, nodding very, very slowly at you. You encountered Celestial?
I suppose you could call it that.
You swayed him to your side?
We convinced him. We did not sway him to our side.
She kind of looks up. I'll start on the... You have a place for me to open this portal? I don't have any more questions.
Yeah, our hideout should be good enough.
yeah. Quick question: are we opening it to the armies or to the Silver Dragon?
Which would you prefer?
Seems like it'd be easier to go down mountain than up it.
Yeah, but I have wings, so.
So do I,
Should be
but
easy.
these
Awesome.
two don't.
High five.
Oh no, we can make it. That's no big deal.
Yeah.
We'll make it faster than you.
Yeah.
Still,
Actually has wings.
it seems fast. It seems faster just to portal to the Silver Dragon and then go down.
Yeah, I think that'd be preferable since they're not at the mountains yet, are they?
They're quite close.
Right. Oh fuck! You're giving me this position, and now I have to take a leave of absence like a day afterwards.
We'll be back pretty quickly.
Oh,
Hopefully.
good day. She smiles.
Hopefully. Yeah. We have a lot of questions for you, though. If you're satisfied, that doesn't mean that we are. Since despite doing all of these things that we have, we still do not have as much a grasp on the current political landscape of this world as you do. Do you know what Cutsis' plan is? His end goal?
Most of the people that are in this game are looking for dominion over,
Valshir?
well, not Valshir in general, everything, pretty much. Valshir in itself is controlled by a man that is quite powerful, and to get Valshir, or to even get close, you need the combined might of many different nations. My people in Valshir work quite closely as well. We are the one exception. The Fexins as well have access to Valshir whenever they please. The leader knows of us and much more. What is end goal, I don't quite know. I just know that from the way that I see it, he is losing the battles. It is the others that are hidden in the shadows still, waiting to strike that bother me more. And one seems to have struck out versus the Dragon Kingdom most recently. What caused them to strike? is still in question.
Do I know, just from being in this world for the several months that we have, who the current leader of Valshir is?
No.
Ask her then, who is the current leader of Valshir?
1 second.
So you time traveled here 3 months ago?
Is that about right, guys? It's September now. It was like
September
July
now,
or
we're
June
actually
when we got here?
July or June. Yeah, let me check my notes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His somewhat detailed notes. Which used to be
It was
super
notes back
detailed notes.
July. The 1st of July is when I showed.
No. Okay, we showed up June 19th.
You're all time travelers?
No, he has another character, and well, they all had. We all originally had characters that were time travelers. I'm just the only one who's still playing that character.
I was an idiot and retired. Harar, who now is commanding a fucking army. So, but you know,
Yeah.
Um,
And
No, he's not
Soya's
commanding an
character.
army.
he's commanding
Yeah,
an
Soya's
army.
character is Mitchell, who we keep accidentally calling him Mitchell, and that's why, because Kaldir is only a few sessions old.
Arton Illite is the leader of Valshir. He is the High Mage.
Okay. Do you know anything about possibly anything pertaining to an apocalypse dragon?
I know what one is.
Any plans to currently summon one that you're aware of?
They, there has been small talks, but nothing concrete.
Okay, keep your ear to the ground if you don't mind me asking
Jeez.
on that one.
What happened in the future?
Apocalypse dragon.
She.
No need if there needs to be any more explanation than that.
If they try to summon it and gather power from the Apocalypse Dragon, Valshir would do it in such a way that it was extremely safe. It would require meddling from an outside source for it to fail.
Yeah. Well,
I'm guessing it'd be easier for an apocalypse dragon to do its work if there weren't any other dragons in the world.
I mean, yeah, an apocalypse dragon's kind of a bitch,
Well,
even when it's weak.
I'm just thinking maybe all the dragons were killed in your timeline.
Well, it seems that a lot of the people that we've currently been saving were knocked out in our timeline. Living Cast took a giant blow. The Freyans were completely eradicated. The elves on Aelian were all gone. There was only humans on that continent. Dragon Kingdom was wiped out.
Maybe the combined might of the dragon worms could have stopped the apocalypse dragon, and that's why they were killed.
Well, it seems from what Beer is saying that the apocalypse dragon wouldn't even be an issue if they were allowed to go about their means undisturbed. But
So the Apocalypse Dragon is not in this plane. It's in its own plane at the moment. What they're talking about is using or tapping into the plane of its of the power or whatever that it's in, and using that power to power the magical source of Valshir.
Okay.
So
and
yeah.
This is like 20 years off anyway. We have time, unless our interferences accelerated things. I don't know.
Wouldn't you be alive in this timeline?
no, they teleported back
2,000
2,000
years.
years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 2,000 years. The apocalypse dragon didn't start becoming like world ending. It wasn't going to break free of the restraints and wards that were placed around it until
Okay.
right when we came back.
Okay.
Yeah, they tried to do battle with it, and with that, a very old wizard was able to use one of like an ancient scroll to send them back.
Mhm.
That he's been working on for 2,000 years.
Okay. So